All right, hello everybody. We are setting up for hole number 2 for Pro Division. I'm just going to go ahead with a Navigator. I think the winds are small enough that, it isn't going to be the end of the world. I don't think I'm going to be, I think you are going to be a little bit towards max power, just a tiny bit. I might go up one ball if necessary. As you can see, Katana, Titan, I'm doing okay with. In fact, that's what I should use anyway. Just looking at, I barely have Titans. I always waste my gems to use Navigators, but they're so cheap. And I've gotten Katanas from a lot of the reward offers and Titans from a lot of the, just tournaments. I had some rookie tournaments that I've just been holding on to these. However many, I think you get like 100. Well, they might have just downsized it in rookie. But you used to get, I think, 100 balls. So, I've gotten 200 total, and I have 150 left. That's how little I use Titans. So, never had to purchase Titans on this account, which is a nice thing. But the method that you're going to want to go about this is going to be with a, Navigator. Some ball, I don't know if you guys checked out my expert shot, but, this shot is going... The difference between pro and expert is just the tee. Not the tee. So the tees are the exact same, right? But the wind is, 2 or 3 miles per hour more. And that's it. So one of the ways that you can kind of even it is just kind of, use a Kingmaker on here and then, a Navigator on the other, and it'll at least put you in the ballpark. You can see here's where my max is, and it looks like I'm going to stay under that. I am going to, use as much side spin as I can. I am a little worried that the ball might stop, but here you're going to see me go intentionally a little bit long and to the right. So that's what you're seeing me set up for right now, long and to the right. And then I'm going to just play, right around 7 or 8 rings here. There, I'm going to go into 8 rings. I went about 8 rings, which is about, 20% extra correction. And let's just see what this looks like. That's a little deep, but you get the idea. You do want to go a little bit, and it seems like, I know what I was doing. I was kind of playing it like the expert shot. So the expert shot is into the wind more. This is at least maybe 30, 40 degrees difference. I think I had a 7 o'clock wind on expert, and here you're seeing 8:30. So you're seeing quite a bit angled change, and so that, I was playing off my expert shot and not actually looking at this shot. So I don't have to go as deep on this hole, plus the wind's less. So that's the reason that you're seeing me long there. And there you're seeing, now the only thing I'm worried about, and there you're seeing it, is the ball stops now. So that's why you see me giving it that left momentum. And I am going to recommend, at least, 2 to 4 side spin to the left to just kind of entice the ball down the hill. And also, make sure that you're not making your aim too low on the hill. Like that guy's ball was coming in a little low, whereas mine was utilizing the hill. So I'm going to encourage you guys to use the hill. As you can see, especially with a smaller wind, you didn't have to get it quite as far deep as I did. So, you probably just want to barely, within a grid, get it long and to the left, long and to the right. But within one grid, you want to kind of keep, and then you want to play, I probably only needed to go 7.5 rings, an extra 20%, somewhere in there, 20-ish percent, 7 to 7.5 rings is what I would suggest for that win that we just saw there for pro. So if you want to kind of use those corrections, I think you can, improve on my shot significantly and hopefully get that ace. So let's take a look at this. This is the first time that I am seeing this on Pro here. I did get this in my extra tiebreaker holes in Expert. So, ooh, that's pretty good. And this guy's using basics too. So I was not paying attention to what he did, but well executed for sure. Both of his shots were very well done. So definitely nicely done there. And here you can see kind of where I'm setting up. I'm setting up, you know, kind of intentionally left and short because I know that that wind is going to kind of just angle it. And the question is, how much left and short do you want to use? And that's kind of, you know, I'm going to try to do around there and right around, I'll shade under 3 rings here, 2.5, somewhere in there. Perfect ball. Let's see what this looks like. And there it is. I finally got it. And of course, as usual, make hole-in-ones on the shootout, miss them for the actual hole-in-one. It's the way kind of my every tournament I ever play kind of goes. There's been a few exceptions though. There's, you know, from the last tournament, I really got hole 4 down to where it was almost guaranteed because it was kind of like a little funnel to the hole. So there's going to be a few exceptions, but for the most part, you know, I always miss them during my round, make them in the shootouts. Kind of frustrating, but that's the way it goes, I guess. So hopefully we can get that in the. Hopefully we can get that on hole 7 as well. So good luck with hole 2. I think you guys will be good with that approach. Just kind of, you know, backing off what I was doing. I forgot that I think all 4 tours have a new wind now. And it's kind of an oversight when I was setting up there because I was kind of just, you know, using my adjustments from Expert, but I think the wind angle was at least 30 degrees different there. So won't be able to do that. I won't be able to play a similar shot on both tours. You kind of got to take them individually. The 20% thing will still be pretty spot on if you add, but just be a little bit, because I almost did 30%. I think the wind was 6.3 for me, and I think I went 8 rings. So I went basically 30% extra just to kind of over adjust. Whereas, you know, you probably want to just hone in on that 20%. And like I said, you know, you won't have to go as far behind the hole as you will in Expert for your, you know, ball correction, ball adjustment correction. So good luck with hole 2, and I'll see you guys for hole 3.